And we're up. It's on. We've had a lot of Wi-Fi issues today, but we're here and live.
Oh my gosh, cannot even begin to tell you how much we, in the last 3 days, have wanted to throw our laptops out of the window. We're building an empire.
Did throw hers at me. Luckily, it just bounced off my head. So,
you're making me sound really vicious.
Have you seen the boxing video, Claire?
Yeah. Anyway, so we just wanted to talk to you about how to bring down some of that bloat. So a lot of people get really confused about bloating and putting on weight. So we've all been there. You wake up in the morning and you can't necessarily put your jeans on because your stomach's all distended and you're thinking, how the hell have I managed to put on weight overnight? Well, it's actually not obviously that you've put on weight, but you probably have managed to get yourself full of gas and get really bloated.
Well, gas and water, because there's two things that affect your bloat. So one is that you've got gases in your digestive tract, which will push
James
your
does that a
tummy
lot.
out. Yes. Or the other thing is like you're just retaining a lot more water. With all that thing like you're well hydrated, and then you can look more puffy. Or more swollen. So yeah, it's basically a combo of the two.
Yeah, it's not that you've put on weight. So what we wanted to do is share with you how you can really quickly actually make a few changes, well 5 changes in fact, that can really quickly make a difference. So the first one is, we've all heard this one, this is quite common, reduce your salt intake. So basically, like James was just saying about water retention, the more sodium you have in the diet, the more water is retained in your body. So what you want to do is flush all that out with lots of water, at least 2 litres a day to keep yourself nice and hydrated and wash that sodium out of your body. But also be really, really careful about what you're eating. There's a lot of salt in lots of food that you might not be aware of. So lots of packaged goods add salt to...
Lots of processed foods, sandwiches and packets, stuff like that.
So watch your salt intake and have a look at that. That will make a massive difference. Fruit and veg. So fruit and veg, amazing. Gonna all sorts of nutrients, all sorts of health benefits. But just be careful. If you're getting in a bikini... Guys, no, if you're getting in a bikini or a pair of swim trunks or a little black dress or a nice dinner suit, and you're doing that in the next couple of days, to actually just watch what kind of fruit and veg you're eating. Not all the time, but if you want to reduce the bloat. So fruit, really, a lot of it is quite high in sugar, and obviously that will create a little bit of bloat as well. The best ones to go for, if you are going to eat fruit, which we still recommend, so carry on eating your fruit, but go for like things like blueberries and strawberries, and oranges as well. So they're really good options.
Your berries have your antioxidants as well, so if you're training at intensity and you're creating free radicals, that will help.
He always talks about it. It's good. It's good. It's 50. And then vegetables. Although broccoli and cauliflower is very yum yum, it's really high in something called raffinose, which is a compound that creates the same gas as when you eat beans. And I don't think we need...
Raffinose is what I get after you've been eating beans, isn't it?
Raffinose! Seriously!
I don't know what Claire's going to say about the rest of the vegetables, but beans are not her friend.
I hate beans. I don't even like beans, and they're not my friend. Thank God I'm not like vegan or anything, because yeah, baked beans are the devil's spawn. I don't like any of that. So just avoid those kind of like really like yeah, like cauliflower and broccoli and all that kind of stuff. So,
only if you're de-bloating.
Yeah, only if you're de-bloating. This is only if you're de-bloating and want to bring that down in the next few days.
Next one.
Fibre.
Well, it's mine. Chew with your mouth closed.
Okay, go on then.
You're so busy having your mouth open, your jaw yapping. Chewing your mouth closed. Basically, slow down when you eat your food. A lot of us tend to eat too fast. And some of us have a tendency to eat with our mouths open. You're allowing more air to get into your digestive tract when you do that, and it will probably mean you're eating too fast. So take your time chewing your food. You're digesting it more efficiently. The first stage of digestion is mastication. That is mastication, which is chewing. And chewing your food slowly will allow it to digest more effectively, and so just talk between mouthfuls, not while you're eating.
Or while you're eating. Don't
Don't talk while you're eating.
Don't talk while you're eating, James.
No.
Don't overdo the fibre. So, fibre, absolutely amazing in your diet. But where a lot of people go wrong is when they start a new diet, we hate that word, but when they start eating in a bit more of a healthy way, they add a lot more fibre to their diet, and their bodies and their digestive system actually isn't really used to taking on that much fibre, so they often find that they bloat. So even though fibre does keep you full for longer, just watch how much fibre you're taking in if you do want to de-bloat a little bit and you are finding that you're bloated. Just keep an eye on how much fibre you're having, and if you have added a lot more into your repertoire of food recently, that might be why, because your body's just taking a little bit of time to readjust. So I'm not saying fibre's bad at all, but just be careful of how much of it you're eating, just be aware. So that might be what's causing you a bit of bloating. And the last one...
Ditch the carbonated drinks, the fizzy drinks. Let's be honest, most of them have all kinds of nasties in there anyway. But the main effect for the bloating is obviously you're drinking gassy bubbles down as well, which are going to bloat you out, of course. So sadly, you know, when I finish my 8 pints on a night out on a Friday,
it's not nice.
It's not nice.
It's not nice.
So ditch the fizzy drinks. There are top tips. Let's recap. This is only for de-bloating,
yes.
short term only. Dial down your salt intake.
Well, actually, that's yeah.
Choose your fruit and veg wisely. Chew with your mouth closed and take your time eating. Don't overdo the fibre, and cut out the fizzy drinks.
And that's it. Let us know if you found that helpful, and share with anyone else that you might find is a bit like a whoopee cushion.